I was roommates.
One of the most underrated.
I was roommates with him for Grid League.
He was awesome. You were in the Grid League, Matt?
You're damn right I was. New
How
York
long were you in
Rhinos,
that?
baby. One season.
Chalk it up, baby.
And then they put a salary cap on, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Enjoyable experience.
And then the league lasted another 2 weeks, and then it was gone.
No, it's still going. Dude, there's
almost
still
made
a
it.
Grid League.
I don't believe it for a second.
It's out of Florida, right? I think I've seen their
Yeah.
Instagram handle pop up in my feed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And was that fun?
There were pieces that were a lot of fun. The owner of my team tried to like screw me out of my contract. So like I signed a
you
contract.
should have just
that
left
was,
it at
like,
screw you. You should have just left it at screw you. That would have been awesome. Okay, sorry. Screwed you out of your contract.
Yeah, he the one addendum in the contract that was like I will be paid X amount on this date was like it's one sentence, like Appendix C of the contract. And so like I signed that, and then when he turned it in to like whatever the corporate or the accountant, whoever it was, he like just removed that one page. And so then anyways, like my pay date passes, and I called them and I was like, hey, I haven't been paid yet. And they're like, well, why would we pay you? Like, you're not scheduled. And I was like, nope, like look in the contract. It says like this date. And so she pulls out my contract, the accountant, and she goes through and she's like, yeah, there's no Appendix C. What are you talking about? And I was like, page 23. And she was like, oh, I see here the contract goes from page 22 to 24. And I was like, is that not like a red flag right away? And
Right.
yeah, so they tried to not pay me. And so anyways, that was the one owner that was just super shady. So I called the other owner. I was like, hey man, like there's some sketchy stuff going on. Like I have to take care of this. However, like I need to get paid for this. And he was like, no, like don't like report this to anyone. Like I'll pay you out of my personal account. And I was like, okay, like that's fine by me. And so he wired me the money from his personal account. And then the other owner, he like disappeared off the face of the earth. Like he like burnt so many bridges in the CrossFit space. He just like disappeared. And then
did that guy go to jail?
I don't know. I mean, that would connect some dots of why I haven't seen him in like 5 years. I saw him once at regionals. This is like years ago. He somehow gets into the warm-up area like 5 minutes before I'm going on the floor. And I hadn't seen him at this point for probably like 3 years. And he comes up, he's like, hey, oh, what's good, bro? How you doing? And I was like, are you seriously fucking talking to me right now? Like, I want to take you out back. And he's like, yo, is Okeefe around? Is Okeefe around? I'm like, dude, if there's one person you don't want to see worse than me, it's him. and I was like, yeah, I think he's over there. And he's a good guy. I got some apologies to go make. And I was like, to Okeefe? Like, how about to me, buddy? Like, you tried to jit me out of a good chunk of change. Yeah, so he's a real piece of work. And yeah.
And
so
this is it. Were you competing at that regional?
Yeah. Yeah, like I was about to go on the floor in like 5 minutes. And so that's why I was just like trying to ignore him. Like, go away. I don't like you.
Beat it, nerd.
But yeah,
I would think that if there's, out of the three of us, if there's one person you don't want to short on the contract, it would be Matt. I would think he would be the most aggressive on making sure that the deal was
You think Matt?
through on.
You saying you like Matt likes money more than I do?
No, I'm not suggesting that. I think he's just more, and I don't think he's more litigious either, but I just think he's more fastidious. I think he's more.
You're using a bunch of big words.
I don't know what those were. Let me get my dictionary out. Hold on.
So Jason,
99% of like contracts and all that stuff, like they go off without a hitch. The relationship's good, but then there's a few that it's like, all right, you had to have known that wasn't the right thing to do, right? And it's just like that's when you just realize there are just some shitty people in the world, and
that's in all aspects of life, right? I mean, there are just shitty people in this world.
Any group of people you go around, there's going to be one person that does not care about doing the right thing. They're selfish. They're trying to do what's best for them, and What are you?
That's why I send you guys a screenshot of how much the millions of dollars our YouTube stations making every week. I'm like, I'm keeping this shit transparent.
Not only that, not only that, but also, you know, the millions of viewers you're getting, like, in spreading the good word out there on your Instagram stories, just spreading that good word, being a good dude.
What are you talking? Oh yeah. I put on 2,000 followers now. Actually, that's a little exaggeration. 1,900, courtesy of you and Matt. Thank you.